not Mr. Sergeant Cerulean. See? I got an invitation in the mail inviting me to this dinner.
Well, Sergeant Cerulean, if you'll follow me, I'm sure all of your questions will be answered.
Welcome, everyone. I'm sure you're all wondering what you're doing here on Keating 3rd on a Sunday morning. You're all being blackmailed.
Oh my God!
Blasphemy!
Oh please, none of you are hot enough to deny any of this. You, Lady Lavender, are a world-renowned vegan chef on Freeform, but behind the scenes you're known to put eggs, bacon, grits, and sausage all over your plate.
Captain Clementine, you used to be the frontman of the rock band Pistols and Chrysanthemums, who is now shamefaced that his rock star persona has been tarnished by a certain addiction to Chuck E. Cheese.
Professor Periwinkle, the Oxford doctor, who got her license taken away because she broke into the home of acclaimed singer Luke Hemmings.
Sergeant Cerulean had a humble upbringing in central Vermont until he was awarded People's Sexiest Man Alive. However, the victory came only after all these sexier candidates mysteriously disappeared.
Mr. and Mrs. Maroon, the proud owners of a kitty litter empire, which is secretly a front for selling illegally purchased Cabbage Patch Kids on the black market.
And Mrs. Chartreuse, after a meltdown in Jamba Juice where she secretly broke an employee's ribs, but more importantly her weenus, she had to pay off to save her reputation as a humanitarian.
Thank you, Bevansley.
So why are you telling us this? To judge us? I don't see you giving out hot Cheetos to blind children.
Well, I've called you all here because I'm working for the man that's blackmailing you all, Mr. Dead Guy.
Yes! Thank you, Mildred, for that marvelous introduction. Yes, it's been me. I've been the one blackmailing you all. Definitely me. Definitely not anyone else. Definitely, no, always it was me. I was definitely me. Yeah, I was doing it. Now I'm just gonna stand here in front of this table of randomly placed weapons. Oh my God, it's a blackout.
Oh my Lanta!
He's dead!
Ding dong!
Dinner will be ready in 75 minutes. Beef stroganoff with extra bacon and frites.
Ding dong.
Hi, I was on my way to an oyster convention and my car broke down. I was wondering if I could use a phone.
Of course, right this way. You'll come with me.
Okay, well, now we need to hide the body.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not discussing. Not it.
Go ahead, call. It's not like anyone is going to sneak up and kill you.
Hey, are you there? Why are you leaving me undelivered? Is there someone there with you? It's that little harlot from Crunch Fitness in it. Well, anyway, I got stuck at this mansion. Now I'm calling you for help. And you're never going to guess who is here.
Alright, there's a potential killer among us, and no one is leaving until we get to the bottom of this.
Well, it's not me. I was too busy being lost and confused during the blackout.
Me too. So was I.
I was too. Dang, Nabby, you're right! So whoever wasn't in the room with us has to be the murderer.
Bevansley! When Bevansley left the room, he must have turned off the power and then snuck into Keating 3rd to murder Mr. Dead Guy.
Don't worry, guys. I got her.
Thanks for catching.
Oh, she's conscious. She's conscious.
Alright, this is preposterous. We cannot just wait around to be slaughtered like little ducks into teeny tiny little duck-sized pieces. No one understands me!
Although graphic, she's right. We should split off in groups.
Well, there's 6 of us, so we can split into 3 groups of 2. Boy, girl.
Oi, I took a Khan Academy class of algebra. I think I'll be splitting the groups. There's 6 of us. That means we do 3 groups of 2. Boy, girl. Mr. and Mrs. Maroon, you take upstairs. Sergeant Cerulean and Miss Chartreuse, you go downstairs. I'll take Mildred. We'll go to the vending machine.
Whoa. What about the professor? Shouldn't we be worried about her being all by herself?
The scriptwriters didn't have time to fix that, dear. Besides, when Lady Lavender wakes up, she'll go find her. Not that she'll know what's going on.
And that's the story of why I punched Jamie Lee Curtis in the face because I thought she was Pete Davidson. It was a lot of legal fees, but it was worth it in the end. What was the question again?
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Vermont. That reminds me, did I ever tell you the story of how I met the president of Zimbabwe?
We're all about to die. And you're getting a snack?
What do you want me to get the food here? Could be poisoned.
So you decided the vending machine was any better? What are you getting?
Beef jerky. It's smoking season.
I had just gotten back from my 20-minute crying session when I ran into Lady Lavender. And when we went to look for you guys, we ran in here and found Miss Maroon and the unnamed yet deeply terrifying woman dead.
Now, I know it seems fishy that we got accidentally split up, but I had to go outside to get better self-service. I got a call that I received to do iPhone 15.
Well, if it wasn't you, then who has been Xing us off like little squirrels in a teenage boy's lab experiment?
Dude! Stop!
The only other person here is the cook.
The cook!
Yes, it has to be the cook, lathering us up with drinks so we would let our guards down and she could kill us all one by one.
Let's go find her. She has to be the murderer.
Well, she has to be the murderer.
Okay, there's nobody else here. The killer has to be one of us, in this very room.
Well, I'm not waiting another second.
Me either. We can't just expect this murder to solve itself like the ever-growing problem of the wage gap.
Okay, so that doesn't even make sense.
Miss Chartreuse is right. One of us has to be the killer. But as long as we stay in this very well-lit room, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Judas, 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 Judas.
Oh my god! Serves her right, thought she could do it better than Gaga.
Alright, I think it's time that we sit down and untangle this mystery.
Okay, so I called you all here because my boss is blackmailing you all. What you guys don't know is that he, alongside every other victim here, is connected to all of you. Miss Chartreuse, when the unnamed terrifying girl first arrived, you immediately recognized her as the woman whose ribs you broke and who informed Mr. Dead Guy of your crimes so he could blackmail you. You decided to seek vengeance, banana style.
It's time for you to split.
Lady Lavender, funny how you forgot to mention that our cook was originally your protege. You also forgot to mention that when she learned about you being a faux vegan, she told my boss. Hence, why you decided to kill her.
I don't know how to impress my new man!
I don't know! Beckham is souffle!
You idiot! You know that's not vegan! Take this Chobani as a thank you.
And Mr. Maroon, you loved your wife, but you loved your Cabbage Patch Kids smuggling ring even more. which is why you had to kill her when you discovered that she was the one who informed my boss of your front. You poisoned your own wife.
If you owned a limited edition Ruby Fox Cutie Collective, you would have done the same.
Captain Clementine, you were crushed that your rock star reputation had been tarnished by your love of Chuck E. Cheese, which is why when you found out that Bevansley leaked your secret to the Daily Mail, he just had to die. As for my boss, you all wanted him dead, but only you, Sergeant Cerulean, had the gallbladder to actually do it.
He was just too attractive. I had to be the sexiest person in the room. Luckily, when the lights went out, none of you guys heard what I said.
Ding dong.
You gotta be kidding.
Do you guys have 5 minutes of your time to debate the supposed murder conspiracy of John Benet Ramsey?
Get lost, dweeb. Everyone knows it was the brother.
Okay, but what about the girl who got killed with the sandwich?
She was my accomplice. She helped me kill all my sexiest competitors, but I didn't kill her with the pot sandwich.
It has to be her. She's the only one without an alibi.
I didn't do it. Wait a minute. How do you know about all of this? Unless it was you!
What? It was you!
No, it was you!
No, it was you!
No, it...
No, it was me.
Yeah.
What? I didn't like her voice. Plus, I got FOMO. Everybody else was doing it. Wow, all the attention on me. I have you all eating out of the palm of my hand. The man you killed wasn't Mr. Dead Guy. It was just another one of my extremely attractive butlers, Ryan Reynolds. The person who has been blackmailing you all this entire time has been me, Mrs. Mildred Dead Guy. And now that I know that you've all committed murders, I can continue to blackmail you all for the rest of your lives.
You'll never get away with this.
I already did, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Freeze! Y'all all are under arrest. And there are definitely some other things and rats I should be mentioning. Actress from iCarly, Miranda is someone.
I can take it from here. What? Women can be undercover cops too.